Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 51 of Runaway Teen in the City. And Andi is a young adult. I'm giving her some privacy because she's going to the bathroom. We are where we left off last time. Dimitri had just come home from work, and he had actually just, as it ended, reached level 10 of charisma skill, and that means he can now upload viral videos, and he can also call his boss to negotiate a promotion. And sometimes they get a bonus too when they do that, and sometimes they don't succeed. So he has been doing some social media things to try and increase his followers. So updating his social media status didn't really do very much, but let's try and do because it says he can now upload viral video. So we should try doing that and see if that helps him at all. But then I think we're going to take Andi out because she needs to go watch a two street performers in the art district, if I remember correctly. Oops, but she needs to go look after little Nikki because she is crying. So we are going to feed her because I assume that may be what she is needing. Kind of wonder if the parenting skill will give them any more. Oh, look, he gained. That was the bomb. Now back to the drawing board. Dimitri has gained 500,000 followers, and he has 622,435 followers in total. So I think that will help us get our million that we need. Because we got half of the million we needed right then. So who is this? Oh, right. Someone came over right as we were leaving. So we're going to, maybe we'll talk to him first. Can we see his traits? Non-committal, insane, and creative. Yeah, not the greatest traits, but nothing that's any harm of being in our house. He doesn't dislike children, and he doesn't, he's not a kleptomaniac. But I am going to lock the door and only allow, the club, Dimitri's club. And we will allow access to employees when they happen to come over. But it's the weekend, so no one's going to be coming. So little Nikki has been looked after. So let's bounce. And I think we're going to, if we can find the guy who came into our house uninvited. Oh, did he leave? Oh no, he's in the bathroom. I was going to ask him to leave because I don't really want him here. But I also don't want to walk in on him in the bathroom. Oh, is he going? Okay. And no, we don't want you to come over. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Andi downtown. Are they doing this through the wall again? I'm going to hit M to get out of here. I'm going to take her to the arts district to watch the performer, and I'll be back when we get there. We're here, and there she got the baby bottle symbol. I think she probably is pregnant. So let's see if there are any street performers. There is. So let us go and watch performance, because that's what we need to do. For our work task, we need to watch 2 performers in the arts quarter. So it's already counting that one, and she needs to paint. So she did actually do that on her own at home. I don't know if it just counts for starting or if she actually finished that painting. I don't remember. But since she actually has to do painting, I'm going to flip her, before I forget about it, over to the Painter Extraordinaire, because she still has 2 masterpieces to complete to be able to finish that aspiration. So now we're watching them. Build skill. But I don't know whether it'd be better for me to leave and come back so that we get another performer working here. I guess what I should have done is I should have had, like, say, Mason come and bring his piano. I don't know if that would have worked, but I don't know that you can play with that on there. You probably need to have it's probably better if it's like, for a child, of course, a violin. Okay, so she's gone, and now what's she doing? She's studying art. Are these on someone selling paintings? I wonder what this is. It's an impression. I probably don't get that much because I don't do impressionism very much. Playful painting. Realism. This one I've seen a lot. This one I've seen a lot. But I haven't seen those. Maybe I should just do some paintings just to decorate. There's nobody's open right now. Can we have another performer come, please? I need to... And that's a pop art. We can scrap that. There's someone coming. So I think, what time does she work tomorrow? She works at 4. So I think what we'll do is we'll bring her back home because she's tired. She obviously needs to have a nap. And then we'll come back either later this evening because it's pretty early, or we'll come tomorrow morning to see if there's another performer here. So I will bring her home and see you when I get there. Well, Andi's back home. I think she needs to have a nap. Take a nap there, Andi. And I'll check in on everybody else's needs. He can eat that. Mason's up playing a game. And she's watching Pulitsin. She wants to be creative, but you know what she should probably do? Let's check where she was on this. Oh, she has maxed that, so she now needs to go across the monkey bars, which she can do here, because we have monkey bars. We can play. That should do that. And then she... How are her needs? How are Arabella's needs? I do wish that there was a skill that once they max the motor skill that they can like unlock an adult skill that they can work on, but they can't at the moment. Whereas all the other ones unlock adult skills. The other 3 childhood skills unlock adult skills. So I'm going to have her play Keyboard Commander. That's what it is. So that hopefully she, because she is level 10 of the motor skill. And I find that a lot of times they need to be a higher level motor skill to be able to get the high score on the typing game. And Mason can kind of do what he wants. Oh, this person never left. Is he leaving? Ask him to watch, ask him to leave. Oh, he's just playing up here. He was playing on that. Now the big question, I'm going to start the gathering, is I don't know whether we should... in the next part, if we should have Mason have his birthday party for where he becomes a teen, and then shortly after he becomes a teen, I was thinking of having him go back home. He may always come back for another visit, because his grandparents are going to be back from their honeymoon soon, but we should probably have the party once they're back. Or if we should have Mason stay a little longer, because, you know, with the family pack coming, or the parenthood plant coming, maybe it might be fun to see how it works with teens, especially if we've aged them up to a teen. But I'm not really sure. Let me know what you think, whether we should keep Mason here for a bit longer, keep him as a child a bit longer to see how it works with him being a child and then have the birthday, or whether we should just go ahead and have the birthday before the parenthood pack comes out, which would be in the next part. And then... At that point, do we keep him for a bit longer to see how teens work? I know that Andi can handle a teen in the house because it sounds like they can be kind of rebellious, but that might add some interest. So let me know what you think, whether we should keep him as a child, age him up to a teen, send him back home to his grandparents, and father, of course, or just we can cheerful introduction. Or whether we should age him to a teen and keep him for a little bit. And so let me know in the comments down below what you think your preference is. And if I have any responses, I'll definitely keep that in mind before I decide what to do for the next part. So he's a goofball, insane, and romantic. Quite the interesting traits, but he is also tense. We can discuss logic puzzles, and she is hungry. I'm going to have her, now that we've talked to him, we're going to ask him to leave. And then we are going to cook some food so that we have a bit in the house when our little Nikki becomes a toddler, which I am tempted to leave her as a baby until the pack comes out, which may also just be what it is, because the earliest I would age her up is, well, 16 hours. The earliest I normally age them up is once the 48 hours have passed. So she also needs to paint. Did she finish this painting? Oh, so it just counted it, just the fact that she started it was enough. But it might have been because we got her to leave or interrupted her, but if we actually cancelled it, it might not have counted. We'll try it again after she's finished eating and making some food. So Mason is coming to eat, and he has some homework to do, which I hadn't had him do yet because I wasn't sure. Originally, I was planning on having him become a teenager this weekend, which we still can do. We can have the teenager party be tomorrow, which will be in the next part, tomorrow evening, if we decide to make him a teenager. But if we don't, also her food is impeccable, and that's because she has the trait. If I go on Andi and not on Mason, and there, she's definitely pregnant. Does she have that's new baby. So we don't actually have confirmation that she's pregnant, but we know she's pregnant because she's got the bubbles there. She has Stoves and Grill Master, and that's sometimes their food has a chance of being impeccable. So we will put that away and let her finish eating. She didn't make it. Oh, but she got level 10 of the motor skill, because of course she's top-notch toddler, so she gets her skills quicker. That's why. So I'm gonna have her play again just to finish it, and then she'll be finished the rambunctious scamp. So that will be done. So she's already done the socially gifted. So she has left the creative one and the one for the mental skill. And they're chatting. That's something that's new that's coming with the parenting game pack, is they'll have the ability to set the table. So that'll be interesting to see. I might actually drag out or get a high chair. I don't know if I got a high chair for Arabella. I really can't remember. But we may need a high chair for little Nikki when she becomes a toddler, because if they can sit down and eat together, which I don't actually do very much in the game because I don't find they necessarily sit. But here they are. Look, they're sitting. We may as well click on Andi and chat with her brother, tell dramatic story, discuss the latest games, get to know. Oh, she's getting really tired. Oh, look there, Arabella has completed her aspiration. So I think it's night, it's late, so I'm going to have her go to sleep, and I'll have them all go to sleep, and we will be back in the morning. It's very early morning, and I just got a warning that Nikki is very hungry, even though she's not crying. And I do find that sometimes when you travel, when you have a baby in the house and you come back, that the whole triggers of knowing that the baby's unhappy don't happen. So why is she? Oh, she's getting up, eating for two. So we do have we have confirmation that we already knew it. That she's having a baby. And she wants to go tell Dimitri. She's got the little, I was gonna try and take a picture. I'll hit play and let her go share the news with Dimitri. And I'll take the walls back into cutaway. I just like to have them up and I take a picture. And hopefully Nikki is okay now, since I no longer get the notification. Oh, and you get the little baby bump. The little baby bump is there. Now, the thing is now I don't know whether we're going to have twins or not, because I still have the ley line trait. And I don't know if I did have it last time when they tried for a baby at the other place, but then they moved, so I don't know if that got in the way and all that stuff. So we'll just let her sleep a bit, then she can have her shower. So you know what, Dimitri, why don't you pay attention to Nikki? Let's get your relationship bar up a bit better with her. Excuse me. Cuddle again. So, do you get that? I have that a lot, where if I travel or do anything, that the cues for the baby just stop coming, and I only see it because I get the notification. And we need to earn a little bit of money. I wonder if we have paintings. I'm not going to make anything. I'm just going to have him eat. I think there's quite a bit of food in the fridge. Something spoiled. We'll get rid of that. 5 days, 6 days, 5 days. Okay. This was a lower 5 days, so we'll have some pancakes is what we'll do after he goes to the bathroom. And there is watch channel. You know, we probably should just have. I want to do. Is she finished with her sleeping? Yeah, she's good enough. She needs to finish. Oh, someone threw something away. In the garbage, that's why we got 10 simoleans. So she needs to paint another painting. And let's just check all of their needs. And Arabella is having a shower. She may as well finish her homework, because she is definitely going to need to do her homework. And Mason gets to do whatever he wants, because he's already completed all of his childhood aspirations, and I say he can do everything he wants, but he needs to eat. He's a bit hungry, and he should have a shower. Are we getting... Did that just come up again? Is the baby hungry again? I think it did. We just fed the baby. I don't understand that. Let me see. You can come back and feed the baby. Anyways, I'm trying to look after all their needs, and then I'm going to take them out to Uptown, because Andi needs to watch another street performer there. So I'll be back when we get to Uptown. I realize it's taking quite a lot of time just to get everything done before they go out, so I'm going to actually have Dimitri, he's eating, he's calling a nanny so that someone is here to look after the baby. I know the baby technically can go to daycare, but I'd rather have someone come in. But the option to upload another viral video is here, and I think there is a cool-off period for that, so I'm going to do that, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't go to work today, and we need to try and get that up. Though we also have to do other things, because I don't think that alone will get him promoted, but that is one of the things he needs, so we will have him do that after he finishes eating. And I did figure I'll have Andi do her painting, which, because we're here, it's not counting it, even though it did count this one. Oh, there's someone here who wants to play. You know what? Arabella needs some social, so she might like to have Billy come in. So don't we share ideas, invite Billy in, talk about school. So the nanny is coming. So they're just going to finish and getting ready, and so when we come back next time, oh, there she got that part finished. We will meet in the arts district, or arts quarter, I should say, where she can watch another performer. So that's it for this part. We have a pregnant Andi again. I'm not sure if we're having twins, but thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much!